Hello everybody and welcome back to Born Losers Gaming and welcome back to the Zelda game.
That's what we're playing.
I almost said Bowser's Fury.
You did not almost say Bowser's Fury.
In my head I was like, welcome back to Bowser's Fury. This is not Bowser, this is Zelda.
Welcome back to Mario.
Welcome back to the other Nintendo's biggest franchise, The Legend of Mario. Today we're playing Graveyard.
So in the last part, we talked about that we were going to do the Guardian Graveyard, and there might be a mission to do after this as well. I want to get to do this because first of all, this already has 3 Terrical parts, which I think we only got 1 last part. Yeah, we got 1. So this is going to already be a good start to us. And I love the idea of the Guardian Graveyard, right?
Lots of dead guardians.
Yep.
Hopefully they're all robots.
So, also, let me see the battle info. I want to start reading these now. King Ro was conducting inspections of the various areas the wars touched. During one such inspection, a seemingly disabled guardian suddenly becomes active once more. Ooh, okay. I love playing as a king.
This game is lying. There's like 4 predicted guardians in the enemy thing. There's no way it's just one. Hello?
I know. Well, maybe one. It starts as one, and then goes into another, and then goes into another.
Sheikah Ruins.
And then goes into another.
Oh, Sheikah Runes.
Did you say Sheikah Ruins?
I did.
I really love the lore that Breath of the Wild kind of put into the Zelda universe, right? Mm-hmm. Of just like these incredibly old beings from 10,000 years ago. Before, I don't know if it's supposed to be before, like Skyward Sword or whatever, because I think Skyward Sword is supposed to be like the first Zelda game, right?
Yeah. We need to play that. And we will be.
Yes.
Eventually.
We are going to be playing that blind as soon as it releases on Switch, which I'm pretty damn excited for.
The fact that neither of us have played any of that game is very funny.
Listen, I understand people being like frustrated at the $60 price tag for a game they've played a long time ago in a game that they might not have liked all that much.
Yeah.
But I've never played Skyward Sword. I've heard the story is good, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I can look past a lot of bad gameplay mechanics when it comes to a good story with characters that I care about.
Wait, did you see there's a little soldier following you around in the Royal Guard uniform?
Oh, is this the one that... Oh, yeah. I think this is the only one where the Royal Guard actually fights with us, right?
Oh, that's so cool. I like that.
There we go.
Do you
Now I gotta play the
think
king
the Royal
again.
Guard's like, why'd you change into that torn up leather costume?
Yeah, what the hell? Where did the king go?
Why do you have an old man cosplay?
Okay, I literally just got hit I just got comboed.
That was really weird, actually.
I know, I kept trying to recover, but...
I didn't see a hit happening. It was just like you were tumbleweeding through the air.
It consistently shot me with bullet after bullet after bullet after bullet.
That's so weird. Oh, I love that he paused to stroke his beard.
I know.
What is the meaning of this? Well, there's robots and they want you to die.
This is immediately 2 Guardians already. You said there's only 1.
I just summarized Mega Man.
What?
Well, there's robots and they want you to die.
Well, yeah, you do the little dance. Make a little love. That's great. Oh, stop.
You know what? Last part, Ian, we talked briefly about horses.
Okay.
And that reminded me of something that happened when I was a teenager. Would you like to hear that story while you play?
A horse story from when you were a teenager?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
So, it was like through most of my teenagehood, we moved into one house, right?
Yeah.
There was a CVS not too far, and sometimes we'd walk to it, right?
Would you all the times ride on horseback?
No, but there was another family that would.
What?
There was a family that would ride their horse to CVS so frequently that the CVS eventually had to install a heavy-duty bike rack cemented into the ground so they could tie their horses to it, because otherwise they were just tying it to the parking things, and that's not meant for horses.
Hold on. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Get! Oh, I'm gonna get shot with a laser. Hold on, sorry.
And I just thought that was funny.
That's unbelievable, Casey.
Yeah, but it occurs to me now that that's not a very normal experience.
No, that is by far much detached from reality.
We had another family. It might have actually been the same family, but I never saw the teenagers ride to the CVS. but they would ride a different horse to the high school.
What?
And they were part of the Future Farmers of America program. So the Future Farmers of America teacher would let them keep their horse next to where they did all of their outdoor crap. So there was just a horse on our campus sometimes.
That is unbelievable. That you, like, I would have expected you not to have grown up in such... That is just... I don't have words for it. That is just so Texas.
Listen, I was in a city part of Texas, but there were still people there that if you could have tattooed Texas on them just to warn outsiders, you would have.
You see, that was my thought, right? Was because you grew up in quite a
big city.
Yeah, like
one of the biggest cities in the world.
Yeah, you weren't growing up in some like bumfuck nowhere Texas.
Nah, well, we were not in the sticks.
No. And yet, Texas does not care about what you think is or is not the sticks.
We did visit the sticks frequently, though, because their discount stores were better than ours.
Really?
Well, they were very discounted because nobody went there because they were in the middle of the boonies.
God.
Nobody's driving out from Houston to Tomball.
Hmm? I love that there's just so many different stories of just crazy things. I feel like nobody's lived a life without some sort of like batshit insane things happening.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things is like people. Okay, this would be a fun BLG question actually. Tell me a weird story about where you grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try and guess where you're from.
Oh my god. Should we try to like let's divvy it down a region because I don't want to be like I think you live in this state because that's not cool.
Yeah.
But we will try and guess like what region, like West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, like that kind of thing. Because I think that's like because you can kind of like divvy those things out. Like East Coast, there's some crazy things happening on the East Coast.
I will say I had a very good friend. Mm-hmm. And I've never met her in person, but I was very good friends with her online for like 10 years or something like that.
Really?
And she sent me a picture because she offered to give a coworker a ride home. She had white leather seats in her car. Mm. Her coworker left spray tan leg prints on her chair in her car.
What?
And she...
That's unreal.
It's like, oh my god, no! That's awful.
That's genuinely crazy.
That's awful. I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Oh,
I wonder
no.
how she is.
Oh god.
Yeah, she did not live very far from where Jersey Shore took place, though. That's why it was funny.
Holy cow. Yeah, when it comes to crazy stuff that I saw being driven around in my neck of the woods, right?
Ooh, tell me.
I'm sure I've told this on BLG before, but to those who have not heard the story, I had a neighboring school, a rivaling school, which I hate to say that they were any sort of rival, right?
Right. It's like any high school near each other are rivals.
Yeah, but it was basically bring your tractor to school day. And here's the thing. This was not a city school. This was a county school, which means that people had to come from miles away, 5 miles on the interstate. Like through
on tractors.
On tractors. Both on the interstate, both through like back of the woods roads, which only have one lane. So if you're going 10 miles per hour, you're going 10 miles per hour.
That's such a waste of gas.
Mm-hmm. But they had to show that they could drive their tractor to school.
Unless you have a truck you can load your tractor on, I don't feel you should participate and drive your tractor to school day.
God. Just no word. I don't have any words for it, you know. Looking back, it's crazy. At the time, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Life's a box of chocolates or something.
Something like that.
And sometimes you get some weird-ass fucking fruit in that box of chocolates, and you're like, that's not... Excuse me? I'm trying to rot my teeth out here. Why did you put a grape in chocolate? Hello?
I don't like fruit-filled chocolate.
There's some I do like, I'll say. I do enjoy a good, absurd piece of chocolate every once in a while. However, that is not always the case.
I'm not a fan. In fact, you know how they have like those,
Ooh, look at that.
There's like a bunch of aesthetic posts that go around that have somebody making like really fancy cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
They always fill them with jam.
Oh yeah, kind of like you would imagine that from a donut, right?
Yeah, and I'm immediately like, no, sorry. This went from like, ooh, this is so cool and delicious to, ew.
Yeah.
You want me to spend $15 on something full of jam?
Not even like any sort of like sweet, like sugary jam. I mean, granted, maybe we just have a sweet tooth.
I like jam on toast. I love jam on toast.
But in a cake?
But on a cake, yeah. I don't, I know for a fact that we're probably in the lesser number of that, right?
Yeah.
Like, more people probably prefer jam on things.
I think this... So this is going to get the King Roman enhanced ability, but you know what else is going to do?
Give us boots for days.
I think that's the Royal Guard pants. And I bet after we do this, we can get the Royal Guard top and then the Royal Guard hat, which we could then put on Link, and he can wear and look like the ultimate badass.
They should refer to these as the Royal Guard boots instead of the Royal Guard pants.
You're kind of right.
They are basically crotch level.
Hey, listen, we don't know what they are, okay? I don't know what their real name is, but we 100% need to do that. So we just need to kill 2 Lynels, 3 Hinox, and a Stone Talus. Just, you know what? That's easy enough.
What is the tallest shoe you've ever worn?
The tallest shoe? I have not worn that tall of shoes.
Even just briefly. Have you ever worn like a thigh high or a up to the knee boot?
I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to try and finish this, right? Because I said I wanted to work down the storyline. So this is already some Stone Taluses, so why don't I go ahead and try this out? And I don't know what that scary looking thing is, so...
It looks like a salmon in heat.
What?
Have you ever seen the difference between a male salmon that has and has not been laid?
What?
They're basically different animals.
No, what?
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Okay.
They go from like, oh yeah, that's a fish, to, oh god, that's a nightmare.
Why? What happens?
Don't worry, you can Google it.
I'm not Googling. I'm not talking about this image either.
You're Googling it all right.
Okay, I'll Google it, but I at this point, it sounds like I don't want to throw it up. It sounds bad.
Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now so you can experience it.
And I will have a blind... Oh my god, 2 Stone Taluses? What? What kind of like mission is this?
I don't know, a mission where you rock?
Oh, Casey, you are just funny?
Thank you.
Like, oh my god?
I'm trying to find a picture. It's after spawning.
What?
Yeah, they go from like a normal looking fish. Yeah,
Wow.
here. The top one's a normal salmon.
What?
The bottom one's a salmon after spawning. They turn like bright red.
Why do they change like that?
I don't know, man. I'm not a fish scientist.
I didn't think out of all the things that I was going to think today, right, was that, man, virgin salmon look
pretty normal.
That's the end of the sentence, right? Like, I didn't think that I was going to think virgin salmon look.
Yeah, it's like in the ocean they look chill, but when they're spawning they're cherry red with giant jaws.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's real weird.
That's just genuinely absurd. There we go.
I love knowing and seeing stuff like that, though.
I don't. I feel like I've been burdened with knowledge that I was never meant to learn about.
Like, did you know a naked...
What?
Oh, what? Did you know a naked mole rat can survive, like, 30 minutes without oxygen?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because they can shut down their organs and make it to where their body specifically functions off of fructose.
Casey, I'm not sure if your fun facts really constitute as fun anymore, you know?
What? Oh, if I could shut down my organs and consume fructose like a plant, you don't think I would?
I wouldn't. I like food too much. I guess I can't. I don't know if I'm out of...
what did he just say? Something cannot help us?
God cannot help us now.
I thought that's what he said. I thought he said the Lord cannot help us.
Oh my
like,
god.
Hello?
Like, damn, okay, Jesus.
Jesus?
Totally just fully out of any... Oh god.
Yeah, it doesn't even
Optimism
make sense because the goddesses are the deities in this universe.
God, that's funny. This is really not what I thought I was going to be fighting today, you know?
What? A big sticky weirdo?
Yeah, I guess that's easy word for, right? But I don't think I can use my rods right now. I don't know if that may have been one of the... Did you laugh at that?
Yeah.
That I can't use my rod?
Yeah.
Okay, Casey.
I did laugh.
Do you ever wonder if you are mature?
No, I've never even considered it.
Okay, that's good, because I was worried.
Hey, I know how to file taxes.
Okay.
I've paid bills.
Yeah.
I just paid bills the other day.
And you think the number 69 is funny.
Yeah, listen, the number 69 is objectively funny.
Objectively funny. Casey, if I make a fart sound, are you going to laugh at it?
No. Stone cold.
All right.
If I make a fart sound, are you going to laugh at it?
No. Why'd you do it like that? Why'd you make that one?
Because I know you laugh at that one.
That's not fair. That's not fair. In no way was that fair.
That's pretty fair.
No, it's not.
What is that? Oh, it's a pretty little crown.
Yeah, I got a little like tiara looking thing. It's a
That's
circlet.
nice.
God damn it, Casey.
I think if
so we
I
have the most
drank,
absurd conversations.
we've been all over the place, man. We've gone from horses at CVS to spawning salmon.
It's something about Hyrule Warriors in particular that just, I don't know.
I think it's all of the like mind-numbing just enemy fighting.
Yeah.
So we kind of just turn into a podcast during some of it.
I guess that is definitely a word for it.
Have you
hell?
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast?
I've given it some thought in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've definitely thought about it. Oh, hey, we need to kill Lynels. This is perfect.
Whoa, these are cool Lynels.
We are. I think I'd like to go into this with. Honestly, do you want to just have a full part of playing as the king?
Might
I think
as well.
honestly, yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's get some of this, and oh my god, you want to?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm pushing up my glasses. You guys
go
can't
for it.
see it because
Yeah.
I'm not on camera. It bothers me a little bit that they.
Oh, you're doing it like that. Haha, wow.
They ruined the characterization of the Lynels, right?
Yes.
Because the Lynels are solitary creatures and they're described as such, and they hide. That's why you always find them in like a giant empty field with no other monsters around at all. You know?
Yeah.
So the fact that we're fighting them, and there's like 3 other Lynels and also like a shit ton of little enemies, the fact that the Lynel isn't pausing to shove its sword up the Bokoblin's butthole, very unrealistic.
Oh, you can't use items. Very cool. I
Granted,
like that.
These Lynels are fake because they're in like an ancient battleground thing.
Yes.
So these are like simulated Lynels. I'm specifically referring to the ones we face like on the battlefield surrounded by armies of crap.
I maybe should have done...
What do you mean, Link?
Yes.
You thinking Powerhouse would have been the way?
I'm wondering, right? Because I just realized that fighting 2 Lynels at once with no items. No items. That's the hard part. The fact that I can't use any of my rods.
God. I love that the king's sword looks like a big-ass master sword.
God.
Like it's got the big Hyrule wings on the side.
Oh yeah, that's the... Oh wait, I can't heal either. I'm actually gonna lose this.
I mean, nobody's gonna hold it against you for losing to 3 Lynels as the king. You're a little old man with an axe.
Damn it. And I don't... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy crap. These things want you dead real bad.
Are you kidding me? You needed the bomb. The fact that I should have... Okay, so now I know going into this, I'm going to do this with the king, right?
Yeah. Admittedly, the king looks like the person I would pick to beat up Lynels. He looks like he lives in the forest and fights bears for fun. Don't you think he kind of has that vibe?
He definitely has. I mean, he looks like a freaking... I was going to say a woodchuck, but that's not right.
Woodsman?
Yes.
I mean, that's what this design is for.
God. I should I should just go ahead and reset, right?
Yeah.
But part of me wants to do this so bad. Oh, okay. It's another hit on the blue Lynel. But it's still not enough, you know? And that's it.
God.
That's it. Wait, what? I'm still alive?
Oh, you're still alive.
What? Oh, that's not right. Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me.
Can they hurt each other or no?
No, they can't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
God, I didn't even get to make my joke because I was so freaked out by this. But just you being such a nerd about the Lynels, right? Yeah. Oh no! Oh, I thought I could time it out, and I could not.
Maybe you shouldn't have had so much to drink right before we started recording.
Damn it! What?
I said maybe you shouldn't have had so much to drink right before recording.
What do you mean so much to drink?
Yeah, because you sound like you freaking peed yourself when
my
that
God,
Lynel was
shut
spinning at you.
Okay. Now I can go into this so much smarter. And I'm going. I could baby out and do this as Link, right?
You could.
But this is the first time that we've lost since part 4.
Yeah.
Since part 5, right?
Or something.
So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this right. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna be staying in this part because I am not letting this stop me. Okay. So first of all, what do I need? What are some things that I think would be perfect for this mission?
What were you saying about me being a nerd about the Lynels?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it during the loading screen. Don't you worry. So we need an auto revive, of course.
Have we mentioned that the monster stew apparently exists in the Breath of the Wild?
Yes, all of the monster ones do.
That's
I posted that.
so weird. I only thought that the monster cake existed.
I know. Oh, yeah.
I guess because that's the only one that comes up in a story.
Yes, I actually agree. We can start with extra health, but that's not really what I'm looking for, right? Wow, these actually don't help me almost at all. Sheikah rune damage is I actually think that would be kind of good, because especially if I can get some more bomb hits off, that would absolutely be good. Oh, and some defense up. Yes, please.
Eat an
All
egg.
right. Okay, we're
You
going
didn't
full
eat an egg.
defensive build, except for the Sheikah rune damage. We got a few damage ups, so let's get into this. So Casey, you're talking about the Lynels, like, wow, actually they only travel in they don't travel in packs.
Go
and
on,
stuff,
yeah.
Right? So I was thinking, all I could see, my image of you in my head was entirely erased for the split moment, and all I could see was the virgin salmon. That's all that I could hear.
Oh,
was words in the virgin salmon.
you mean the
salmon,
most attractive version
the
of a salmon?
that could never ever find a mate. That's all I heard in your words.
Okay, all right.
I was just being a bully. That's all. It's not the nicest thing.
Stop calling it a virgin salmon. That's so rude.
What else would you call it? What?
Ocean salmon?
No, it's
I don't know, man.
Oh. Okay.
Either way, now I want curry.
Oh, okay.
Because we saw monster curry again, and it reminded me curry good.
Curry's kind of nice. Okay,
curry good.
There we go.
I haven't had curry in forever.
Oh, what is?
I should make curry soon.
Oh yeah. Hold on, Spitfire at me. Follow up. What? It didn't work? Why didn't it work?
Oh.
Oh, you bastard! You're gonna hit me. You're gonna do a big thing.
Oh my God.
But I'm always. I feel like I'm doing worse right now, right?
No, you're doing fine. Because you're not missing most of your hearts like you were the first time.
Okay, that's kind of true, but I haven't done any damage is my word. Okay, so it's just a normal Lynel. This Lynel has so much HP. Should I have done extra damage?
Maybe. I mean, I always like extra damage.
Oh!
But then again, I also really like defense. It's a rough life.
It's rough out here. Okay. Okay, bombs. I
Wasn't
will
there
literally
3
never hit that
Lynels
one.
before?
What's up?
Wasn't there 3 Lynels?
No, there's only 2.
Oh. I thought there was 3.
Okay, I cannot. Oh, it might be. Oh! Okay, follow up. What do you mean that didn't count? What do you mean that didn't count?
Oh, man. You would think that the red one would be easier to take out.
See, yeah, you would think, but I feel like, oh my God, it might actually be the other way.
So does the king have any cool moves like the frog hop?
He does not have anything cool like the frog hop. This dude cannot spawn. Why is there no food on the Lynel fight,
Yeah.
Why am I not... oh my God, I'm not spawning this stuff in the right spot either. And every time I take my eye off one of them, the other one has an attack.
I think it'd be really funny if they could hit each other. I just want that Lynel to pinwheel into the other Lynel and knock it across the board. Is that so much to ask?
I'm going to say, while that would be helpful, I don't know.
It'd be funny.
Oh, it would be funny.
It's like when you're playing Minecraft, right?
What?
And one of the skeletons shoots another skeleton, and then that skeleton gets pissed off and starts shooting it back.
Okay, you're right. You are actually
That's
right.
really fun.
You keep shooting fire at me. It's fine.
When I found out you could do that, I started finding, if a skeleton shot me, I would find another skeleton so that they would kill each other. It's like, no, you're going to follow me through this forest now so one of your own can take you out.
Okay, I got my first hit on the blue Lynel.
Your first
Oh,
hit.
what? I'm trying to get a Flurry Rush too. Oh, maybe Flurry Rush.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Oh.
The blue Lynel is so pretty. Don't you think?
Yes, it is.
King said silence, though.
I know, and yet they continue to talk to me and talk to me.
I feel like don't the fire breaths usually make a sound in the game? In Breath of the Wild, not this game. Am I wrong there?
I cannot talk to you at all right now.
It's fine.
I literally cannot.
I'm just gonna
concentrating.
talk to the comment section. How are
That's
y'all
fine.
doing today? I'm doing pretty good, I woke up pretty late. And then I got Chewy's, which is nice. Chewy's is a Tex-Mex place, if you haven't heard of it. I got a fajita beef burrito. I
almost died there.
But you didn't.
I did. You're right, I didn't.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah, keep talking about it.
It was good. I am a big fan of Mexican rice. It's very tasty.
Yeah.
And we got some tortillas to use up a gift card that we had. So we got 12 fresh flour tortillas, and they were really yummy. Ian ate a flour tortilla with Wendy's chicken nuggets in it.
Yeah.
Which is a questionable decision. But how was it,
yes,
Ian?
And I leveled up. Oh my god, you're a bitch. You're going to die now. Yes. What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now?
I said, how did you like the tortilla with...
I literally cannot think of anything right now.
With Wendy's chicken nuggets in it.
Oh my god, I got all my health back by killing those two Lynel. Oh my god, literally nothing else in this day matters except for how much of a gamer I am right now.
Listen, you're a pretty gamer.
Thank you. I try to be a pretty gamer.
Yeah. You are both physically and gamingly pretty.
Oh my god. I'm sorry for yelling over you and your day, okay?
It's alright.
But like, that was by far the best thing that could have happened to me.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that it happened during this fight of all things is just perfect. Oh my god. What the? Whoa! Wait, this is the dual-wielding Malice Lynel.
Yeah, this Lynel's badass.
We didn't even see a dual-wielding Lynel in Breath of the Wild.
I'm also pretty sure it doesn't have horns on the top of its head. They're coming out of its jaw.
Do you think so?
It looks like it has tusks.
Let
See
me
them?
Let me look.
It's coming out of its face.
It does kind of look like that, right?
I'm pretty sure it's coming out of its face.
I think you're right.
Yeah, now I'm positive it's coming out of its face.
Wow!
Yeah, this thing's terrifying. Oh no, it's coming out of like its cheek area.
It's almost, yeah.
I wish that you unlocked character models in this game.
Oh my god, so you can like look at them up close.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that was one thing that would be really fun. Like the Katamari. When you play Katamari, you get like an encyclopedia of every item you pick up.
Oh, it's so hard to conconcentrate.
I know. That's why I'm talking. It's cool.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, he reached over to hold my hand.
Y'all, that was rough. I was finally in this game. People were like saying you should play in hard mode. You should do these other things. You don't look challenged, which is true. I wanted to play this game because I enjoy, as I've mentioned a few times, cutting through butter, going to each enemy battle, just like chopping them up like they're a bunch of onions, except I'm not the one that's crying. They're the ones that's crying. But that was fun.
That was fun.
I was almost 10 levels over leveled for that too, and it was still that hard. No healing items. Are you
So I was right that there
kidding
was
me?
3 Lynels, but they hadn't appeared yet.
Wow.
That's what made me think it, apparently.
Yeah. That was a really...
fuck
And
is
hey, next time on BLG, we could do the Hinox one so that hopefully we can get enough to get the Hinox trophy, unlock the pants. Hell yeah. Next time on Born Losers Gaming, subscribe.
And like... No, yeah, like it.
Just subscribe.
Oh.
And if you've already done that, thank you.
Yeah. Go
Bye-bye.
like another video, just not this one.